number 3 says to solve the inequality and graph your answers on a number line. And our problem is 3x minus 2 is less than 8. To do this, you're going to kind of follow the same rules you did for the other ones by squaring both sides to get rid of your square root. So that'll equal 3x minus 2 is less than 64. Use your algebra 1 to isolate the variables. That'll get 3x is less than 66, and then x is less than 22. And now for the second part of this, you have to find your domain. And you're going to do the same thing where you just basically equal whatever's under the square root to 0. So 3x minus 2 equals 0. 3x equals 2, and then x equals 2/3. Write that in set notation, like x such that x must be greater than or equal to 2/3. And now both of these are going to be parts of your graph. So then you're going to write out your number line. And you're going to plot your points that you already have. I'm going to plot 0, and then 1, and then over here I'll put 22. And then in between 1 and 2, I'll put 2/3. So over 2/3, you're going to have a closed circle. And then over 22, you're going to have an open circle. And now our answers kind of suggest that you're going to be shading in the middle of these two. But we're going to use a point just to make sure that that's accurate. I'm going to use a point outside of 2/3. So we're going to try 0. And if you plug that in, you're going to get 3 times 0 minus 2 is less than 8, and that's definitely not true, because that would be -2 is less than 8, and that just doesn't work. So we definitely know that the graph does not go past 2/3. And now let's try 23, beyond 22. And that would give us 3 times 23 minus 2 is less than 8, which would be 23 times 3 is 69 minus 2. That's all under there, is less than 8. And that would be the square root of 67 is less than 8. And the square root of 67 with my calculator is 8.2 roughly, which is not less than 8. So that will tell you that you have to shade basically in between here. And those are your answers with your graph.